안녕하십니까. 저희 예스유학 김동민 이사라고 하고요. 저희 예스유학의 윌리엄 선생님입니다. 네, 오늘 저희 소중한 시간에 저희 세인트막스 학교 웨비나에 오셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 일단 시작하기 전에 몇 가지 유의사항 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다. 첫 번째는 이게 아무래도 라이브로 줌으로 하다 보니까 이제 저희가 동영상 같은 거 틀을 때 이런 문제 상황이 벌어질 수 있습니다. 그래서 미리 저희가 양해 부탁드리도록 하고요. 그래서 저번에도 저희가 영상은 계속 나오는데 소리가 안 나온 적이 꽤 됩니다. 그래서 그 부분 양해 다시 한번 부탁드리고요. 혹시나 이번엔 저희가 더블 체크를 했는데 혹시 몰라서 먼저 말씀드리고요. 두 번째는 이제 이 통역을 저희가 이제 실시간으로 하다 보니까 근데 이제 저희가 그걸 월드 바이 월드로 하기보다는 한 면이 끝나고 나서 바로 그거를 좀 축약해서 요약으로 좀 할 예정에 있습니다. 그래서 그 부분 다시 한번 양해 부탁드리고요. 그리고 이 영상은 녹음이 되고 있다는 점 정확하게 인지해서 부탁드리겠습니다. 그래서 중간에 저희가 일부러 설정 자체를 소리하고 이런 걸 없애도록 저희가 해놓긴 했지만 중간에 혹시라도 자기 얼굴을 보이고 싶으시다 하면 키셔도 됩니다. 네. 농담이고요. 일단은 그 유의사항 말씀드리고요. 그다음에 마지막으로 질문은 저희가 실시간으로 하다 보니까 이걸 받을 수가 없어서 끝나고 나서 저희 예스유학에 저희가 링크를 드리거나 저희 홈페이지에 문의사항 남겨주시면 저희가 저희 입학처장님한테 얘기할 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 그래서 오늘 저녁 늦은 시간이라 입학처장님 저녁에 지금 현재 저녁 9시입니다. 그래서 기다리고 계시니까요. 2, 30분 정도 빠르게 진행할 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 그래서 오늘 좋은 정보, 그다음에 직접 입학처장님한테 얘기 들으시니까요. 잘 부탁드리고요. Hey, Ellis, can you hear me?
I can. Hi, everybody. So
Hello.
wonderful to be here. So wonderful to be here.
I basically told all those things about whole app webinar, so they are ready now. So why don't
Great.
you starting introduce yourself and we'll go from there.
Great. Hi, everyone. My name is Elise Estes, and I'm the Director of Enrollment Management here at St. Mark's School. I've been working in enrollment management for 25 years, and I've been at St. Mark's for the past 18. And I am just thrilled to be here to share a bit about the journey of boarding school and a little bit more about St. Mark's School. St. Mark's is located in Southborough, Massachusetts, and it's an intentionally small school, but we think big. At St. Mark's, we value collaboration over self-interest, and we want our students to leave ready to lead lives of leadership and service. Today, I'm going to share an overview of St. Mark's, as well as a few stories about my experiences with our students and their experiences at St. Mark's School. Oh, sorry. Now we're going to show a short video um, about discovering the community at St. Mark's, where we nurture excellence, creativity, and character.
Welcome to St. Mark's School, where academic excellence meets a nurturing community. Our boarding school offers a diverse range of programs designed to inspire and challenge our students. At St. Mark's, we believe in a holistic approach to education. Our curriculum is designed to foster critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration. With a diverse student body from around the world, we promote a global perspective in our classrooms and through travel opportunities, taking our students around the globe, preparing them to thrive in an interconnected world. At St. Mark's, we recognize that every student is unique. Our dedicated faculty provides personalized support, ensuring that each student reaches their full potential. Our academic offerings are complemented by a wide range of co-curricular activities, including clubs, sports, and leadership programs, fostering growth beyond the classroom. Join us at St. Mark's, where we prepare our students not just for college, but for life. Discover a community that nurtures excellence, creativity, and character.
Wow, it's a beautiful campus.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. So at St. Mark's, as I said, we're an intentionally small community. The first story that I want to share with you today is about connection. At St. Mark's, your child would be paired with an advisor, and all faculty have between 5 and 6 advisees. Some of the things that I do every year with my advisees is have them over for dinner a few times to my house. We do a big celebration around Halloween, and we make gingerbread houses. We share seated meal together every Thursday for lunch. We sit together, and I meet with my advisees one-on-one every single week. So connection is very important at St. Mark's School. This is a little bit of demographic information about St. Mark's. We are small. We have 377 students. Almost all of them board, 75% boarding, 26% day, and they come from all over the United States and from 15 different countries this year. We are 50% girls and 50% boys. And one thing that is quite unique about St. Mark's is that 80%, 86% of our faculty live on campus. So almost all of us live right here on campus, which means we eat our meals with your children. We do dorm duty in the houses. We get to know your child, not just in the classroom, but in a variety of settings. This picture right here is a picture of our dining hall where we share all of our meals together. St. Mark's is very conveniently located, specifically for our families from further away. We are only 25 miles from Boston Logan International Airport. We are 3 hours from New York City. For all of our major school breaks in November, December, March, as well as at the start of school and the end of school, we provide transportation from Boston Logan Airport as well as New York City JFK Airport for our students to travel to and from St. Mark's. So it is very conveniently located. We take advantage. We take students into Boston. We go to New York City at least 2 or 3 times a year, and we take advantage of our proximity to those major cities. These are some photos of some of our residential spaces at St. Mark's. I'm going to talk a little bit about residential life in the next few slides. So this is a picture of our main building. We are a school under one roof. Everything that happens in this main building. It is very interconnected. We have our library, our dining hall, our classrooms, our athletic facilities, our visual and performing arts facilities. So everything that happens right here on this in our main building. This is our newest dormitory. This dormitory houses over 50% of our boarding students. It is one big house divided into 6 smaller units. All of our 9th grade girls, new 9th grade boarding girls, live in this dormitory, as well as all of our 9th grade boarding boys. And then we also have a handful of upperclassmen that live in Patterson-Scully House. This opened just over 2.5 years ago. So these are some of the spaces in Patterson-Scully House. The top photo on the left is a common room. The top photo on the right is a dormitory room. And the bottom photo is a large shared space that actually has a very large kitchen, which is located behind the double doors, which we can't see in the photo, but there's a very large kitchen back there. So we do lots of cooking in this dormitory. I am one of the house parents in this dormitory. And another story that I would like to share with you is my experience. Every Tuesday night, I do dorm duty. I run study hall in the dorm for our 9th grade girls. It's from 7:30 to 9:30 every evening. I bring my little dog to dorm duty, and he helps and greets all the students as they check in. Study hall is very quiet. Students are in their room. They're at their desk doing their homework, but they frequently come out to ask questions or, have a short conversation with me. And this past Tuesday, it was one of the dorm residents' dorms. And so some of the upperclassmen in the dorm decorated her door with happy birthday signs. And we all gathered at 9:30 to sing her happy birthday. And we had made a birthday cake for her. We do a lot of bonding activities and celebrating of one another to try and create a more of a family atmosphere in our dormitories. Academics at the core of any St. Mark's education. Our classes are small, they average 12 students, and we offer a rigorous academic curriculum, but it is provided with lots of guidance and opportunities for students to really dive into the curriculum, to learn from their mistakes, and to be pushed to learn, to ask questions, to think critically, and engage in the work. We have 2 signature programs, our STEM Research Fellowship and our History Research Fellowship. And those are designed for our juniors and seniors at St. Mark's School. These are the 4 St. Mark's educational outcomes. This is what guides everything that we teach in the classroom. We want our students to graduate being able to think critically, to communicate in a variety of modes, to collaborate effectively, and to cultivate, most importantly, a knowledge of themselves. So I'm going to share a quick story too about my teaching in the classroom and one of the things that I value most about teaching in the classroom. I've taught our 9th grade history class for several years. And what I so love about a St. Mark's education is that because we have students from all over the United States and all over the world, in a class of 12 students, I have students from California, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, South Korea, Thailand, Mexico, and all of their different perspectives elevates the conversation and the discussion so much as we are collaborating and discussing issues within the classroom. And I think that is a crucial piece to the education at St. Mark's, the opportunity to be engaged and to learn from other students from all over the world. But of course, learning takes place outside of the classroom as well. And we have a variety of ways that we do that, both through our global citizenship opportunities, as well as through our experiential learning. Experiential learning takes place in the form of service, whether it is with Special Olympics or helping out just in our local community. We volunteer at the local library a couple times a week. We also have a robust experiential learning program that happens on Saturdays, where students take one course intensively and it's all hands-on. And that's things like some of the community service, but also things like hiking in the local area, photography, leadership, business, and students have hands-on experiences there. And then to couple that, we also have our global citizenship opportunities where students can actually leave campus and experience school and culture outside of St. Mark's. So this is just a sampling of some of our travel opportunities and global opportunities that we've had this year. So just in the past couple of months, we've taken students to Italy. We took our choir and our orchestra to Austria and Germany. We did a French immersion program in Guadeloupe. We did a model UN experience in Denmark, and we did a cultural exchange with a partner school in India. I have a daughter who is in 10th grade at St. Mark's, and she was one of 6 students that got to go on the program in India. And she was there for 11 days, and it was just a remarkable learning opportunity for her to experience a very different way of life. This spring, we will be taking for our Lion Term program at the end of the academic year. We'll be taking students to Navajo Nation in Arizona, to Cuba. They will be doing internships in New York City, and they will be going to the Space Center in Houston, Texas. And then we will also be taking 12 students over to Europe to travel all around Germany, Poland, and the Czech Republic. This is just a general overview of our intentionally small but incredibly diverse school. 25% of our students are international. 59% of our students are students of color. And we have a number of opportunities for students to engage in affinity groups, in opportunities to share their culture, share their experiences, share their religion in our chapel program. We value all of this diversity, and we want to learn from one another. At St. Mark's, all students participate in athletics at some level. We offer 15 different sports across 50 different teams. And whether students want to compete at the varsity level and go on to play at college, or they want to try a sport for the first time, we have a team for those students to play on and a level for them to participate in. And this is just a photo of our gym. We have 2 large basketball courts at St. Mark's, and this is a picture that showcases one of our gymnasiums. This is a picture of our turf field, one of our many athletic fields that we have outdoors for our teams. And of course, our visual and our performing arts are also integral to a St. Mark's education. Students can take a variety of studio art classes, ceramic classes, sculpture classes. This is a picture of our large auditorium. This seats 500 individuals. This is where all of our musical performances take place. And for our music offerings, we have a jazz band, we have an orchestra, we have a choir, we have a cappella groups. Students can also take individual private music lessons. Students can start an instrument for the first time or continue on at a very high level. So that is a general overview of St. Mark's. And I would like to say that, I am available and happy to answer any questions at any point over these next several months or into the fall that you may have about St. Mark's School or just boarding school in general. I'm happy to help with the process in any way. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be here with you today to share a little bit more about the boarding school process and about St. Mark's School. Thank you.
And thank you so much for time today, Elise, even though it's at night and I know you're on the vacation right now. So
no worries. It's wonderful to be here.
I really hope that I can see you this fall if you actually plan to come, or well, I have a plan to go to US too. So thank you so much again. And then you
Absolutely.
can walk out as you say goodbye. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.